Let's meet the athletes who will be contesting this final section of the girls' mile championship.
All right, here we go. This is going to be the fastest heat of the girls' championship mile, and here are our 13 competitors.
From the Cadet Distance Project, it's Mallory Weller. From Old Lyme, Connecticut, it's Chase Gilbert. From La Jolla, California, Chiara Daly. From Bell Buckle, Tennessee, Abby Faith Cheeseman. From Eagles Track and Field, Ava Panaccio. From the Phantoms Track Club in New York, Sophia McInnes. From San Antonio, Texas, Sophia Bendit. From the Pacer Project, Chloe Heiler. From Glastonbury, Connecticut, Brooke Strauss. From Santa Rosa, California, Hannah Thompson. From the South Texas Heat Homeschool Team, Ellen Latta. And from Nolensville, Tennessee, Claire Stiegel.
What an intro. I mean, essentially, Adam, this leaves it wide open since we don't have the meet record holder, Sadie Engelhart, in this. It's really anybody's race. Maybe even these athletes might feel that there's a little bit of less pressure now that she's not in this race, or maybe people like to usually use somebody of Englehart's stature to pace them a little bit. You know, if you're relatively close to her, then you might just get a personal best. So now that you don't have that cushion necessarily, it's kind of like, let's see what they can do.
The top time in 25 amongst these competitors belongs to Latta. She's run 4:43.92. They will have a pacer. It's Olivia Cieslak, and she will be pacing them through 800 at a 4:38 pace. So it is Latta leading the race proper, and she's now shoulder to shoulder with the Rabbit Cieslak. We saw the girls' high school mile indoor record broken already today. Jane Edgren ran 4:26.14.
Definitely becomes something to strive for some of these athletes if they know about it. You know, some of them might not be on their phones before their race, but something to keep to the back of their head. But right now, still is pretty even for these ladies.
Latta still leading the race proper. That last lap, 35.62. Meet record 36.36, again set last year by Sadie Engelhart. and 2:19.68 for Latta. And Selak steps off. And a stumble there from Latta. Recovered okay, though.
She didn't panic. And luckily a shoe didn't come off as well, because that could definitely happen. Hopefully she's gonna, looks like she stumbled just a little bit again. She needs to get out of that mix.
There's quite a bit of jostling in that group of four at the front. Stiegel also up at the front. And more jostling there as Hewler tries to make a move. She will move into first, and another bump. It looked like Stiegel actually stepped off the track there. So this has certainly been a physical section. And now here comes Hannah Thompson on the outside.
And that's what makes this race so tough. Just trying to find your positioning while not throwing off your rhythm. You don't want to fall, but you need to get out of that mix.
Thompson out of the mix, leading the way. Here comes Stiegel. There's the bell. Thompson still leading the way. Stiegel right behind her. Strauss also in the mix now. Here's the move by Stiegel. She's into the lead. Strauss into second. Thompson trying to stay with them. And here's the pass by Strauss, and it's going to be Strauss taking the win at the New Balance Nationals Indoors in 2025. 4:39.63 for Strauss. 53, excuse me.
She came through so strong. You see, she's a little bit more of a back runner, if you will. She doesn't keep the knees in front of her necessarily, but it works for her. She ran 4:44 at Milrose Games just last month. And you see, she wasn't in the mix at this point, but she stayed relaxed. She didn't get caught up in the tripping or the jostling at all. She still wasn't in the mix there, but you can see her starting to make this surge right here. She started to go with Stiegel and just kick. That finish line was all hers. Get the little scream there at the end. It's rewarding to know that you can run through the tape.
Strauss takes the win. Stiegel second, 4:39.89. And Hannah Thompson third, 4:40.58. Let's go down to the track and hear from the winner.
Of Glastonbury, Connecticut, and she's down with Olympian Kate Van Buskirk.
You're taking your very first New Balance Nationals win. That was a huge performance. You were here last year, and you just told me you finished almost last in the mile. What's made the difference between last year and this year?
Yeah, last year I was begging to try to be in the fast heat, and then I ended up getting sick and really not running how I wanted to last year. So definitely it's been a while. Really looking forward to a second chance this year.
No kidding. So you ran 4:44 at the Milrose Games last month. This was 4:39, so a 5-second PR. That's huge. What do you think you attribute that to?
Yeah, well, I think definitely just great field of girls, just super deep. I mean, there were so many people there in the last few laps. So definitely got dragged along, and really appreciate, the work of our pacer too.
So are we going to see you at New Balance Nationals outdoors?
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. Coming back for the fastest party on the planet. Congratulations, Brooke, on your new championship win.
Once again,